Hey everyone, welcome back to the Jailbreak trading series, and today we are trading the Torero. Now this is one of the better looking supercars in the game, and I really like the angular design of it. Now this is still a really good looking vehicle considering it was one of the first limiteds added into the game, meaning that it was in the game for a week before it was removed and then made available in trading. So yeah, I really like the design of it, and performance wise it's totally reasonable. So I'm going to be seeing what players offer for this vehicle. So we were actually leaving off in the same server from the Bloxy trading video. We still got so many players in this server, and I thought there were some amazing trades. We've got Dino, and he doesn't have any limiteds, but let's see if he's got any textures. Okay, nothing crazy over here. Oh, he's actually offering gold. I was about to leave, but then he just dropped in the gold. I feel this is okay. Like, they're both about the same value, but I feel the vehicle is more practical than the color, because I think most people just use hyperchromes. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge hyperchrome fan, but if you put it with pixel texture, then it totally looks pretty sweet. We got a very sussy player here. What am I doing for crew? How about I do this Torero and crew capsules, so that way it's still relevant to the video. Let's see what this guy offers for it. Wait, what? He said he's gonna overpay, but this is what he's offering? The most valuable thing here is, I think, the orange pixel. He said it's his dream car, but I feel the Volt Forexor is probably the least demanded vehicle in the game. I think only collectors really trade for it. I think the crew capsule is like 8 million or something, and then add in the Torero, I'm thinking it's worth about 2 million. So that's 10 million, and he's offering maybe like 2 million at most. So I'm not even gonna count these rims. Oh, this guy wanted Torero, so hold on, I'm gonna see what he can offer for it. Airtail, Deja, Superline, Flower, and Speed texture. I just don't see why you'd still be doing this, because like I declined him like 4 times. I'm surprised this guy is still here. Yep, I'm sorry, man, but until you had something decent, just gonna have to decline him. And by the way, I could see like the Airtail being good enough for a Bloxy, but I do think the Torero is a step higher than the Bloxy just because it's been in the game for longer. And also, I think the top speed is pretty good as well. And this guy's offering the Skatebot Bloxy Roadster. That's actually really nice. I wish that guy would have stayed on the trade with me. I mean, he just declined right away. I was actually gonna ask him if he wanted like a Shell Classic or something, but no, he just declined right away. But anyways, there's actually like 3 Toreros right over here, so that's actually really interesting. But it does seem like the server completely died out. Like, players with under 100k most likely aren't going to be trading anything, so I'm going to be switching servers. Alright, so we're back in a brand new server, and this one is a lot more reasonable, so let's just make sure that everyone knows I'm trading the Torero. So we've actually got a decent amount of players in this server. Let's see over here. We've got Error. He has like a lot of Dejas for some reason. Why? Like, I'm really confused. Why do people stack so many vehicles? Like, is there something I'm missing? But I've just never done that. I always trade duplicates first, and then if I absolutely cannot get anything done for those duplicates, then I just end up adding in something else. But wow, that's interesting. He's got 6 Dejas and like dirt bikes and ATVs. I don't know, it's really weird. He wants spinner rims. Okay, yo, this guy's throwing in hyper pink level 5 for the Torero and spinner rims. That's actually crazy. I don't know if I'm willing to give away my spinner rims for the hyper pink level 5, but that is a fully upgraded hyperchrome. My concerns with trading for the lower level ones is that then it's a struggle to upgrade them, because I think you can only upgrade a traded hyperchrome if it is a level 1, but the second you trade for a level 2, it cannot be upgraded unless it is by the original owner. So yeah, he said this is okay. I just don't think I'm gonna do this. If it was maybe hyper red, I would totally do it. But yeah, these spinner rims are the first rims I actually really got in trading, and that's the only reason I'm actually missing a few vehicles like the Icebreaker, because that's basically what I traded for spinners. So I don't know how well that aged nowadays, but yeah, I will definitely get the Icebreaker back and the Beam without a problem. But yeah, I'm just mostly checking out to see what offers I can get for other vehicles in the game as well. And of course, I'm making this brilliant series for you guys, so yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Anyways, I'm probably going to back out unless this guy has anything else. He doesn't have like anything limited, so he probably traded like everything for this hyper pink. Again, I don't think I can trade for it, and it is a hyperchrome that has been traded 49 times. So I mean, the second I bring this up in the Jailbreak community, people hate vehicles that have been traded 49 times, so I don't know if I can do this. Most people are kind of uncertain when it comes to items being traded 49 times or close to that number, because they think it's a duplicate. So yeah, I'm just going to have to back out of this trade. But anyways, I'm thinking of continuing searching for some other trades that people are offering for the Torero. Aaron wants to trade, and he's thrown in an M12. That's brilliant. M12 is like the perfect vehicle for the Torero, and I can't honestly complain much for it. Okay, it looks like he does want me to add just a little bit, so I mean, Pixel, it's not that crazy valuable, but let's see over here, Torero and Pixel for the M12. Do you guys think that's fair? Let me know if you guys think it's fair. Okay, so I'm waiting for him to make a move, and it's taking him a while, so I don't know if he's like double checking with someone else. So I would assume he's probably not going to end up doing this trade, but if you add in something, you could probably get an M12 for this vehicle. Wait, he knows that the orange Pixel is more valuable than the regular Pixel? Oh man, this guy is trying to scam me. Look at this. He's trying to scam me because he knows the orange Pixel is actually worth more than the regular one. Which, speaking of that, that makes no sense because the regular Pixel has the particles, but I assume people that don't have the particles just trade for the orange Pixel just because it looks a little bit more unique. Wait, he wants me to add an air. What's an air? I'm going to assume he means the air tail. Okay, yeah, this guy's ripping me off real bad, so I'm just going to have to decline that. I just knew it the second he wanted me to add in the orange Pixel that something was definitely not right. I mean, the Pixel itself should have been more than good enough. Okay, this player wants to offer for the spinners, so he's actually giving the torpedo, and then I'm going to throw in the Torero as well. Oh wow, he's actually good with that? He's just gonna do torpedo for the spinners? This can't be right. No way. Hold on, I need to check jailbreak trading values right now. All right, I'm checking the spinner rims. The spinner rims are 67,500,000, and the torpedo is 65 million. So he actually added in the UFO spoiler. I just checked another website, and they're actually saying that the spinner goes for the torpedo now. So that means I could probably get this trade pretty consistently, and he's actually telling me to remove the Torero. I guess it's fair. It's just like, I don't know if I want to get rid of my spinners, you know, guys, because then it's going to take a while to get him back. So he's saying the spinner is worth a torpedo and gold. Last time I heard, the spinner wasn't eradicated, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this trade, but I'll decline him very nicely. What is on my screen right now, bruh? It's like giving me a seizure right now. All right, so yeah, I had to decline that trade because what I did for the spinners anyway was literally trade away a torpedo, so I'd be getting back the same exact thing, except then I'd probably have to trade even more to get these spinners back. All right, so we've got Wolf here, and he actually says he knows me, so yeah, I'm just gonna say hello. Let's see what he offers for the Torero first, and then if he actually knows me, if he knows the channel, then I'll give him a free street safe. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't know what to do with 100 street safes, guys, and I do have a few police safes left, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trade him. But yeah, he said he knows me, but then he doesn't. I don't know. And he's offering the concept, and what's interesting is the concept is worth more than the Torero, which is quite interesting. I didn't even realize that, but I mean, yeah, I don't think I can offer for the concept then. I guess this guy doesn't know me. He's just kind of asking me for limiteds and what, so I can't really give that much for a concept because it isn't obtainable. And quite honestly, the way I see obtainables is the value might be 2.5 million, but if the demand isn't there, then it's likely going to sell for a lot less, so I just can't offer a Torero and Roadster. And he's trying to convince me into doing a trade for the concept by saying that the concept is a lot better in performance, which might be true. And then he said he was going to offer the M12, which I don't think he even had, and then he backed out, so whatever. And speaking of that, I think most people know what the concept is. Like, come on, you don't have to say that, oh, the concept is a lot better than this. I think people just know that, or if not, then I guess you learned something new today. But yeah, I've had so many concepts, it's not even funny. I actually don't know how many of you guys know this, but I actually started playing Jailbreak again in season 10. So how did I get all the vehicles? It's because I actually grinded all the way to 50 million, and then I actually ended up buying like 25 million worth of concepts and Volt bikes or other $1 million vehicles. And yeah, that's pretty much how I ended up getting most of the limiteds in this game. So yeah, if you want to get a lot of vehicles like I did, I mean, I've pretty much got a really stacked inventory. I've got a ton of textures as well. Yeah, guys, that's going to end it here now. If you want to see the other videos in this series, then there is a playlist in the description. But without further ado, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll see you in the next trading video.